into the first month in the year of 2018. I'm not asking you to give me an answer concerning this, but today, right now, go into yourself and think about where you are, the place that you're in. Not this physical place, but think about the place you're in your life right now.
Yeah.
That you just think about what's going on with you. I'm not asking you about what's going on around you. See, because what's going on around you is in you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm telling you to think about the place where you're in today. This place you're in. No, don't look at the board. See, you got to be thinking, this thing right here, this is person, this is for real tonight.
Yeah.
The place that you're in. Now, whether you thought about it or not, I ask you that for this reason. Is it a good place? You don't have to answer. Is it a good place? See, people don't know what good is.
All right.
Because you feel that there's nothing going on, nothing bothering you. But yet, nobody knows whenever you get to where you're going and what goes on the inside of you when we're not together.
Mm-hmm.
That's the place I was asking you to go to. You know, that's the place where your worries, your troubles, and your woes and all that. See, when we come together, you know, everybody look like everything is all right.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll say, you know, what's not all right. But this place, wherever you are right now in life, 23 days into this new year, and yet you couldn't, don't forget now, we was counting down.
Yeah.
25 days in a wake up, 24 days in a wake up, 23 days in a wake up.
Yeah.
And you were counting down back in December, coming into this new year. And I believe, I don't know, but I was thinking that you were doing it with expectation.
Amen.
And so whatever it was that you were expecting in the countdown, see, you can't fool God.
Yeah.
Some were just counting down, just hoping and praying that they would make it to the new year.
Yeah.
That was that for some, that was their greatest expectation.
Yeah.
Just to be able to live to see the new year. Some people's expectation didn't go no further than that. That's why the day, the 23rd day of January, that's the place you're in. See, because your expectations back then, in the presence of God, when we was counting down, for some, all it was just to get to the new year.
Yeah.
And then all we wanted after that, if our minds took us, we wanted blessings. Y'all help me teach this lesson tonight.
Yes.
I got to start back with just a little bit from Sunday. Because I know I said Sunday, I was talking and I was saying that when I dealt with a rehab for Rahab,
Yeah.
I said I was dealing with the women. But you know what? I come back tonight to let you know that the men, they were included too.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Because you have some men that can talk and they can give out whatever it is they have to give out into the streets and to the people. And then when they go home, they're shut down.
Yeah.
They're shut down. So the men are included too. But let me tell you this about Rahab, her house. You may have taken it to believe that it was a nasty place. Her house was probably the cleanest house there was.
Mm-hmm.
But what the acts that went on in the house
Yes.
was the filth part to it. But it's possible that she had a very clean home.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, whenever we look at it, you have to be careful, though, who comes to your house, as I said. You really have to be careful who comes to your house. Now, let me tell you why I'm going to tell it to you this way tonight. Because whenever they get there, you know, you at some point in time, right now, in this place where you are, right now, this is 2018. It could have been something said in 2017, 2016, 15, 14, 13, 12. Something said that was the truth that's still in you right now. You may not even remember the year that it was said, but there is something that's probably inside all of you right now that was spoken years ago, and you locked onto that thing, and you believed it.
Amen.
You have to be careful. And when you hear truth, you better hold on to truth. You hear me?
Amen.
And that's why I put this up here right here, because this is key. It's key. And the 119th division of Psalm and verse 11 says what?
Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee.
Rahab had heard what God did for the children
All
of
right.
Israel.
Yes.
And Rahab kept
Yes, she did.
what she heard.
Yes.
Okay.
She kept what she heard.
Yes.
Years had passed.
Amen.
But she kept what she heard in her heart.
Yes.
And when deliverance came into her home, that word came back up to her.
All right.
What she kept in her heart
All right.
was able to deliver her
That's right.
because she believed.
Amen.
My God from Zion.
Amen.
And that's why a lot of people are no further than where they are now.
Yeah.
Because they just don't believe the truth. They haven't hung on to truth
Jesus.
whenever truth came. When they heard about it. And like I said, it could have been years ago. But you never know who God gonna send to you.
That's right.
Yes.
And what God is gonna speak to them, to you. And then you, if that word is hid in you, if truth is down on the inside of you, then guess what? It'll come back up and you will be able to be delivered. You would be delivered from what? In some places from death. Because they were told by God, God told Joshua, whenever the walls fall, you gonna kill
Right
up
there. Wipe
everything.
the whole city out. Amen.
You gonna kill everything.
That's right.
See, let me tell you what's in deliverance. Truth.
Amen.
The reason why people can't be delivered is because they can't tell the truth. And they don't have the truth in them.
Yes.
So don't think something is wrong with God. Admit it. Say something is wrong with me. Something wrong with my belief.
Yes.
And this is what the Lord told me. He said, look here. I got to do it like this. What do you think comes between the truth and your desire?
Temptation.
Unbelief.
Lies.
Belief. If you can tell the truth, if you know the truth, if you have the truth, and you have a desire, truth will cause you to believe that your desires will be fulfilled.
Okay.
It's okay. A lot of people will never get what they desire
I love truth.
because of the truth. And if they don't possess the truth, then they don't possess belief.
That's right.
Yes.
That's nothing but the truth. Amen.
If you don't possess truth,
Amen.
you don't have belief.
Amen.
So whatsoever ye desire, see this right here won't even call. If without this right here, that means you don't believe that men ought to always pray and not faint. See, because if you believe that, then you would have a desire. Your desire will cause you to pray for what it is you want, and you'd be able to tell the truth about it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you.
You talking about?
It's all right.
You gotta be.
God good to us. God is good to us. I need y'all to help me teach this here tonight. That's all. That's all. Let me say the last thing. The last thing about Rahab was this. Rahab was able to be delivered because in her rehabilitation center, she was exercising. She was, she was exercising in her home. She was exercising her faith. Y'all better do this.
Yes.
She was in her rehabilitation center. She exercised her faith. She continued to believe that whenever they came, because the rope of hope was hung out of her window, because she did what they told her to do, her faith caused her and her whole household to be saved.
Yes.
Her faith. She was exercising in the home. And then everybody that was with her, everything she was attached to was inside. And it was her faith that not only delivered them out of Jericho, but it delivered them from death. From death. But I had to do this part right here. Amen. But let me tell you this too. Let me tell you about the crossroads. Let me tell you what the Lord told me about the crossroads. I don't know what you think the crossroads is. I really don't. And it's not a place. It's not a place. It's not a physical place. The crossroads is not a physical place. The crossroads represents people who will speak the truth concerning the place that they're in their life at that time for deliverance. See, yeah. See, that's what the crossroads is all about. So everybody may not be going to the crossroads. Everybody may not. I'm just telling you the truth.
Yes.
Everybody, because if this is not you, see, because this right here is going to produce change.
Yes.
Y'all missing this tonight, but that's all right. But I promise you, this right here will produce change. It will produce change. It will, y'all. It won't be month to month.
Yes.
Their belief, because of the truth that they hear that they're going to believe and receive, their desire is going to be fulfilled. They're going to be able to change. They're not going to be sitting down time after time after time after time after time, coming in and out the same way, making more declarations. Man, this is a ready people here. This is a ready people.
Yes.
I'm telling you what God told me. This is a ready people. Not people getting ready. These people here are waiting just to hear. It's all right. Now I want you to help me teach this tonight. I just love this stuff. The Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard. He's the Wizard of Oz. God gave me this. Y'all think I'm joking, but God gave me this. In the Wizard of Oz, these are the characters. Who are they?
Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, Caroline.
Oh, come on, say it like it. That's right. Now look, this is what we need to know. What did Dorothy want or have need of?
Go home.
Get back again.
To go home. What did the Scarecrow?
A dream.
The Scarecrow, so we gonna just say a mind. What did the Tin Man have need of?
A heart.
Oh my God, a heart. And the Cowardly Lion, what did he have need of?
Courage.
Courage. Some y'all know the story.
Yes.
Tonight, what do you have need of to change? Which one are you tonight? Which one are you tonight? Some of you here, you just want to go home. Ain't that right? Sit down. Little dark. Oh, that's you, Hannah? You ready to go home?
I need courage.
You, Dorothy?
I need courage.
You want? Oh, you want?
I don't need courage. That's exactly what I
Which one? You like?
Courage.
You want the cup? So you the cowardly lion. You need courage. All right, there ain't no problem.
I don't need it.
Anybody? And you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk to me. Tell me. But I'm showing you what God has shown me. Everything. Every time we gather, what we need for change. I'm gonna show you something. Dorothy wanted to go home. So it started out with Dorothy, right? Okay. But then Dorothy began to meet these three. What did Dorothy do? Did Dorothy turn them away?
No.
She never turned them away. She listened to everything they had to say. And she knew where it was she was going. And she had belief in the... Where was Dorothy getting ready to go? Where was she going? She was going to Oz. Who was in Oz? The wizard. What was the wizard supposed to do?
Take her home.
He was supposed to be able, she believed that the Wizard of Oz was supposed to be able to take her home, to let her go home,
Yes.
to send her back home. She encouraged the Scarecrow when she heard his story. Come go with me. If he'll get me home, he can sure enough give you a brain. My God. When it got to the Tin Man and it met him, she hauled him up and asked him what was his problem. He said they forgot to give him a heart. How many of you done forgot your heart?
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord. Yes.
She said, well, we're on our way to see the wizards. He said, come go with us. I'm certain he can give you a heart.
All right.
And then when it got to the Cowardly Lion, he put up a good little fight at first. But whenever he messed with Toto, and then she had to hit him, he began to cry like the Cowardly Lion he was.
Yes.
When stuff come to you,
Okay. Don't cry.
Put up that front, huh?
Mm.
My God.
y'all helping me teach this tonight.
Ooh.
And everything you're talking about blocks your change.
All right.
So you are your own change blocker.
Amen.
Because there's something up here tonight that you are missing that you have need of for change.
All right.
Amen.
Yes.
Whether it's a heart or a mind,
All right.
Yes.
or whether it's courage.
All right. Amen.
So see, until you can tell yourself the truth and admit yourself the truth, and then whenever God give us what he gives us and truth come out, if the Spirit of God be in you, it should be able to identify with what's coming forth, and it should cause you that truth to the truth that's in you that you will admit to. See, the only reason why you can't change is because when you hear truth, you block
Yes.
your change.
All right.
You are your own change blocker.
Amen.
Yes.
Before you can blame anyone, you must look at yourself first.
Yes.
Listen at this. If change is for you, then it's about you.
Amen.
If it's for you, it's about you. These, and look, and we gotta keep going. So they go through. They all get together. And they all go on the journey towards Oz.
Amen.
And while they were going, they met different oppositions that came to block them from getting to the place where they had to get to in order to get what they had need of.
Yes.
You're going to face opposition
That's right.
that's going to try to block you, but your greatest opposition, your greatest opposer is you say it.
Yes.
That's right.
It's me.
That's right.
Amen.
And just like it came out of the prophet's mouth whenever God spoke to me, he said, you don't want to change. God didn't say that he was not willing to bring about a change in you, but he put it back. He put it right back. He can't do nothing for you because of you.
Yes.
Amen. My God.
And just because you can talk truth,
Oh, my God.
you're not telling truth.
Amen.
Yes.
Talking truth
Amen.
and not being able to speak the truth.
Jesus.
Yes.
See, truth is a state of being.
Amen.
That's why I always say the only amount of truth you have is what you live.
Yes.
So don't say, I drink and you won't change. Well, you understand that if change is a state of being, so change takes you, if you say you drink and you want to change, then that takes you to a state and a place that you have to change your being.
Yes.
So just because you said that and you continue in that,
Do it, my God.
your truth and your desire in between it is what you lack. Still your belief.
Yes.
And guess who? Who has the belief that you need?
You.
Amen.
See how everything pointing right back to.
Yes.
See how you can't blame nobody for your change, but
Yes.
Amen.
cut it out. Stop the madness.
Yes.
Living with psychosis because want to.
Yes. Yes.
You have control over your mind. But if you want to blame everybody else for everything else,
My God.
and the change blocker is now see all these things that they encountered on the way going. What happened? They were overcomers of it.
Right.
Because the journey had, you know what? Because the Dorothy had what? Somebody better say, Dorothy stands for determination.
All right.
Dorothy had determination.
Amen.
And she was determined that nothing was going to block her
Change. Amen.
change.
Amen.
Yes.
Scarecrow, the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion. They took some stuff. Dorothy did too.
Amen.
They lit the Scarecrow on fire.
Yeah, they did.
But guess what? All the friends.
Put them out.
Amen.
They poured water on the Tin Man.
Yes.
But guess what? They found some oil.
Yeah, right.
What they do to the Cowardly Lion? Always trying to make him scared of stuff.
Can't remember either.
But because they knew that fear was in him. See, you can speak a good game,
Yes.
but behind the game is fear.
Right.
And don't worry, it's going to come out. Fear in you is a change blocker to you. Why? Because you possess the fear. Stop talking that talk. It ain't about a talk, it's about this walk.
Yeah.
They was on a journey, they had to get to Oz. Even Dorothy. Something had happened with her and she fell asleep in the field or whatever. But lo and behold, God sent the rain.
Woke up.
Somebody better say something. Yes, she did.
Woke up.
You're right. She woke up.
This ain't your destination.
My God from Zion, she woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know that if you have a determination for change, whatever comes to oppose you, God,
Hallelujah.
my God, God will.
Thank you, Jesus.
God will deliver.
Thank you, Jesus.
God will.
Amen.
But he's not going to go against you.
Yes.
So stop talking you want to change whenever the Lord does say that you don't want to change. Now, the end of this lesson is this. we didn't even study about the witch. We don't even care about the witch. Because guess what? Through it all. See, the witch represents that evil.
Mm-hmm.
And that evil was done away with.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Evil was done away with. Why? Because there was a determination in Dorothy to get to Oz. And then when they get there and they find out that the wizard was a phony,
Amen. It wasn't even real.
wasn't even, come on y'all,
Yes.
So, it
Come
was
on.
the whole time.
oh my God.
Amen.
But the one that portrayed himself as the wizard, when he came out and he began to deal with them, they found out what? Oh my God. Oh my God. They found out what? That it was in them all the time. Everything they had need of. It was already in.
Hey.
The whole time. Amen.
It was already in them.
Amen.
My God.
Amen.
It was already in them, Eva.
Yes.
You say you want to go to a place, you say you won't change. And what you need is already.
Amen.
Yeah.
In me.
It's already in you.
Amen. That's right.
It's
It's the truth.
it's already in you.
Amen. My God.
So stop doing what you want to do in sin, saying you want to change.
You better talk. Talk. Amen.
Cut the foolishness out
Amen.
or die like that.
Jesus. Help us, Holy
It's
Ghost.
already in.
Amen. Amen.
When you get to the end of the sin and you consider change, you're going to find out to stop. Since you blocking your own change, then it's already in you to change.
Amen. Amen.
We're off. The wonderful. Why? Because.
Because of the wonderful things he does.
And the greatest thing the wizard did when they got there was to let them know that what you have need of, you came all this way. And what you had to get you here was already in you.
Amen.
What you had in you. You got to have in you a determination that you want to change.
Amen.
You got to have in you, amen, a fight. Because you know you're going to be opposed. It's all right. But you still got to have a going in you for the things that you meet. Because what you meet is going to be the same thing that's going to cause you change.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Jesus.
I want to hear that real good.
See, when you realize they had a determination because they understood that there was something missing.
Yes.
But for them, it was something. But for us, it's someone.
All right.
And when you realize what you're missing for your change, because what change is nothing but Christ.
Yes.
That's all it is. Change is Christ.
Yes.
Stop opposing him. Stop opposing him. He is truth. He is desire. He is belief. He is change.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
God is.
Yes.
He really is. Tonight.
He really is.
Amen.
Amen.
God bless you.
Thank you, Jesus.